Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Mainframe Defenders! I've got a little bit of time before mid-August hits and I begin uploading more Halloweenish themed games, and I don't quite have enough time to start and end a new series from start to end, so I figured maybe we can slip in another run of Mainframe Defenders. Takes about 6 or 7 episodes to get through it, assuming we're able to reach the end. And that's enough to give me 2 weeks worth of time, which is just enough time to reach about mid-August. So, let's play some more of this amazing turn-based game, shall we? I've beaten the game, I think, at least 2 more times since the last video went up on my channel, as a heads up, and we're all done with all the research we could possibly want to do. And I think I've probably chewed through most of the emails that we get as a reward for the end of the game. I've tried various builds so far, different group combinations and weapon upgrades therein, and so far I've been pretty impressed with the great amount of variety at which I can approach the game and still win, at least on normal mode, which is my preferred way to play. So today we're going to try something I haven't tried yet. We're going to try a group, a squad that is comprised of entirely long-range combatants. I don't know if this is going to be very effective because I tend to be really bad at choosing positions to move my squad mates to, in order to take advantage of their long-range weaponry, but we're going to give it a try. So to that end, the Atlas has a decent range railgun, so we're going to start by adding the Atlas to our squad. The Jaeger starts with an impressive kinetic cannon, and a fantastic upgrade for it in the form of the gyro stabilizer. So we're going to go ahead and grab it? I think so. Next, I think we've got, we have a decent range here on the Vindicator with its javelin. It causes quite a bit of heat, but I'm still thinking we're going to take it, so let's go ahead and grab him too. And finally, I think we grab Paladin B for that laser cannon. Alright, so here's our squad. I'm thinking due to the nature of long-range weaponry, I'm probably going to want extra move on all our squad members. So if I can get that on anyone, that's what I'm going to be aiming for. And with this all said, there's no starting armor, there's no starting healing items on anyone. We have no way to get the heat down. Let's give it a go. The last time I played through this, I took a group that all had armor, and the only healing I had for them was through a squad upgrade that healed 2 hit points to anyone with armor. And I think the Paladin, I gave him the item that heals 2 hit points for everyone within 2 spaces of him. And I managed to do it. It was tough. I would lose squad members every so often, but it was great fun to not take a dedicated healer with me. Alright, so I already see something I'm interested in for our prospective mission. But first, we do the important things, which is renaming these people and getting them colored. So, I'm recording, right? Yes, I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we've got a Paladin here. We'll name him Assault. And we won't give him any of that at the moment. Okay, and hold on. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. Let's come looking at his items. I should be coloring him. Let's make him red. Right, that's the color of the Assault Marines? I'm pretty sure it is. Our Vindicator has a range 9 javelin and a close, but on a cooldown carabin. So, what are we calling him? We'll call him Burst at the moment. And we'll give him a greenish color. Our Jaeger can be called Sentry. Oop, what am I doing? Don't do that. Go here first. And we'll make him light blue. And finally, our Atlas. This seems like a normal Space Marine to me. Oh, or a... What were they called? Oh, what was the game even called? I have a playthrough of it on my channel. It was like Warhammer 40k, but it wasn't like Warhammer 40k. Templar Battle Force. We'll call this a Templar. And we'll go ahead and give this a dark blue color. I would like if I can get a slightly different color for his head. His head is naturally bluish in color. Let's go with this. And we'll make him a bit darker. Okay, so here's our squad. So the next thing I need to do, we have 300 matter to start. We should totally spend more cash on things over here. So I like seeing a preloader. Filter module is also nice on a squad that I intend to do a bunch of movement on. So is the adaptive sensor. These are actually all very nice upgrades. Every single one of these. For my people. Maybe the exception with the autocannon. So I have some thinking to do. Okay. Let's go back and look at the missions again. So this is what I'm interested in because it has scavenging equipment, which gives me extra move. Some low-level scavenging nanites could also be useful. What else do we have? A Morana is always useful. Range 7 on that. $60 crit damage could be nice. Especially if I have a filter module or some way to get 100% crit chance on one of these people to increase that crit damage by 100%. That would be amazing. But I don't know if I'm ready for a normal mission. Oh, lightweight propulsion's also nice. Asakan's a respectable weapon, not super long range, and a crisis cooling could also be useful. 101 matter is also good, and it's a destroy the maintenance station. I'm thinking one of these two. Both destroy the maintenance station on normal though. I'm really tempted to go to this one first. It gives us 3 upgrades. Sorry, yeah, 3 extra pieces of equipment and 101 matter. So if we're doing that, let me see. What do I want over here? So I guess we should take a look at these people first, right? And summarize what they have. So here's the ray gun. It has decent range, range 8, with a 40% crit chance already, just a part of the weapon. And it does good damage, 20-22 with plus 10 damage when it crits, at good range. But it takes 3 action points to fire it, and your squad members only have 2 action points to start. So he needs this heavy reactor, which is giving him plus 1 action point. But he loses 25 max heat. So you can only fire this a handful of times before he... he's closer to overheating quicker because of this heavy reactor. Our sentry has a kinetic cannon, which has a wide spread of damage, 10 through 30. But its range is 11. That is phenomenal. It costs 20 heat, and it applies to your armor breach. It's a decent weapon, if not for that damage spread. But he makes up for that damage spread by having a gyro stabilizer, which adds 25 points min damage and 5 max damage if he has a move left. So that's pretty awesome. If he's in position and then he fires and then moves, he does a guaranteed 35 points of damage with that hit. That's really great. Burst has a javelin, which is a good range, lots of heat added to it, and good damage. He's got a carabin, which has also good damage and no heat, but much closer range, a range of 6 compared to 9. It also it fires twice, 15 through 17 damage. It's very respectable, but it has a cooldown of 2 turns, so you can use it every other turn. And finally, we have our assault here. with the laser cannon, which is range 11. Okay damage, 12 through 14, but it does every time he hits with it, it gains 3 damage. But it also gives him 25 heat when he fires it. So he's going to have heat problems, especially because he's got scouting equipment to start, which is reducing his max heat. So here's what I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking Assault grabs this to start. 3-second move range, plus 5 heat at the end of each turn. And then we give the scouting equipment to Sentry. Sentry's kinetic cannon adds 20 heat, and now his max heat is only 75. But it only adds 20 heat to him, as opposed to 25 heat for this weapon. Now, by taking that one upgrade, though, Assault is burning only 5 heat per turn, not 10. So that's another thing he'll have to worry about. We need some way to get our heat down. Another good reason to go after that one mission that I just selected. Now, I've got enough matter that I should probably take an upgrade on... another upgrade on someone, or buy another upgrade from over here. So, the only one who's got a burst weapon over here is Burst with the Carabin. This would let it fire 4 times if he's got movement left. It would also play nicely. Oh, no, it would not play nicely. This is not, that is not the weapon you thought it was. That weapon is something different. Acid Splasher? Okay, that doesn't play nicely with any of those rewards. What upgrades does Sentry have to start? Oh, we could grab a 6-second move range on him right away also, if I really want to. I'm going to lock in the filter module. And I'm going to lock in the adaptive sensor. I'm tempted to buy this and give it to Templar. He'd have a 70% chance to crit with the railgun immediately and do 13 damage with it when he strikes, when he crits. We'd have 100 matter left over as well, which is enough for an upgrade here if we want to give him a 4-second extra move range, which I think I do. But if I give him that extra move range... fire this even less. Let's do it. Let's buy this adaptive sensor. And I'll lock the preloader at the moment. And Templar, you can take that. All right, we have 100 matter left. I think we're going to grab another movement upgrade. Let's take a plus 4-second move range upgrade on someone else. You know what? I'm gonna grab it on Sentry. No, I can't. I need 20 more matter to take it if I want it now. And we want it now. We're doing a normal mission, so we better go ahead and do another upgrade on someone. Because normal missions with our starting squad is going to, right out of the gate, is going to be really difficult. Or should be really difficult. We could hold on to the matter. But, no, we'll spend it. Let's take it on Burst. Alright, there we go. We're set. Let's go ahead and see how successful we are at this. I see enemies. Oh, I see the target! Right down here. This is amazing. So let's get over here and destroy that fabricator immediately. If we can kill it right now, we won't have to worry about it spawning any enemies, and the the target is right below it that we need to destroy. So we're gonna move you... Everyone's movement tim is 6. Templar and Sentry can't... Oh, Sentry can move again. Burst, Assault, and Sentry can all move a second time. Templar's the only one that can't. I don't think I'll be able to get Sentry into a good position. So I'm going to move Sentry up here and destroy that wall. Templar will move up and fire long range at the Fabricator, and he crit it. It's almost destroyed. Assault. What's your movement burst? Sure, we'll move you up and fire your javelin. That... Oh, I used a carabin by accident. Okay. And then we move in. We could not have asked for a better start to this mission than what just happened to us. That, I cannot stress how lucky that was. We start right next to the target. That is incredible. And it looks like there's a cooling station over here on the right. So we're going to make our way over there and try to hold off the eventual incoming enemy from that position. A bulwark, 2 repairmen, and a scorpion are over there. None upgraded currently. We're gonna fight from there, I'm thinking. Yes, we are already having heat problems. We haven't really done any significant fighting. Now, I'm feeling pretty good, but this could go south really quickly because I don't know where the other squad is that has yet to activate, and we have people who already have a lot of heat on them. I'm destroying some of this terrain so that I have a clearer line of sight to the enemy when they eventually reach us. Corruptor. 15 heat upon dealing damage. Does a little bit of damage, but also causes heat. Okay. Let's say, if Templar crits, he'll kill a repairman around. Let's move him around the corner. He'll begin to deheat. Did that crit? Oh, we do more damage because of the heat. So what must have happened is that, I didn't realize this is how it works. The weapons generate heat before they fire, and then the weapon's effect goes off. We're going to pull you back in here to get cooled a little bit. That is the most dangerous thing to me, because this causes a ton of heat damage. Actually, I'm sorry, not a ton of heat damage. The weapon causes some heat damage and applies lingering heat, which we can't get rid of, which is a dot effect that applies 7 heat to each turn until the effect finally ends. And it can stack, so we gotta be careful. Alright, it's pointless for us to attack the bulwark if there's a repairman behind it. So we're gonna move you up a hair. Actually, we could kill the bulwark. Actually, we can probably kill the bulwark. So let's move you here, sentry. Well, we're gonna kill the bulwark, but the repairman's gonna live, which I was hoping would not be the case. Okay. Scorpions do a lot of damage, and they apply, well, a great deal of damage for a enemy, 7 through 10. They also apply, I think, armor breach. Yep, when they hit. We need to kill the repairman as well. And you probably can't do it, Assault. But now you can. Kill that at least. Pull you back. If you crit the repairman, Templar, I will be so happy. I am so happy. Burst is getting close to being overheated. And I don't think he'll do great damage against the bulwark, but he'll at least do something. So we will move him up. I fired the wrong weapon. I fired the javelin. I need to switch the order of those. The good news is that javelin hit killed the bulwark. Was that outright? I think outright. That's incredible. Really? We didn't crit. It must have been wounded slightly somehow. Okay. Let's swing sentry down here. And I don't care about the bulwark as much as I care about the Orion, because I really do not want to be overheated. So we'll fire on it, and then move him back into the cooler room. Templar, this is just out of your range. Good critical, Templar. Thank you. So that leaves this bulwark. Let's move you here. Nope. Use the carabin. I mean, and this is over. So well done, team. I think if it hadn't been so nice that where it spawned the enemies, in particular our quest goal, I think we would have lost that challenge. That's a lot. We gain a lot of heat. Alright, so next, let's place this equipment. So we have lightweight propulsion, which does the same thing as scouting equipment, but it's plus 2 more movement. We'll give that to Sentry. Actually, we'll give that to Templar. We have an acid cannon and crisis cooling. So I'm going to put the crisis cooling on Assault, because he is likely, and he wants to, constantly be firing this weapon to gain additional damage. So the crisis cooling, once his heat gets very dangerously high, will kick in and greatly begin reducing his heat. We have an acid cannon to give to someone as well. That should go either the... Oh, the range on that is 7. I'd love to give it to Templar, but that means dropping something, and I'm not willing to do that. We could give it to Burst. 3 weapons is generally not something you want to do. He's got a long-range weapon, a shorter ranged weapon with a cooldown, and now another kind of mid-range weapon that does corrosion damage with imp interference. So this might be acceptable for us. This also gives him 2 options. Well, actually, no, it does not. The Javelin and Acid Cannon both cause substantial heat. Let's do this anyway. In the beginning portions of the game, generally I do not like breaking down equipment unless it's a squad upgrade I really need early on, because I can find a use for this equipment on a squad member long before a handful more matter will be useful. That upgrade will be useful on some of my my squads. So, some of my squads. I'm just really saying the wrong things. I would recommend you do not just scrap things. If it's passive, put it on someone. The worst case scenario, it does almost nothing, but almost nothing could still be something for your squad mates to benefit from when they're out there. And the game is difficult enough on normal that you need to pay attention to what the enemies are doing and have every edge you possibly can get. So we're sticking with this. And I still want both of those locked. Okay, so that's good so far. Let's see what we have up here for rewards. Does anything really grab me? Oh, a phase cannon, if we combine that with a stinger, would be really useful on one person. But they're both short-range weapons. They both have a cooldown of 1 as well. I'm not sold on that. Also, it's eliminate the infected node. This is going to be a really nasty mission, even though it's easy. Our squad currently wants to do as much damage as possible to the enemies. So the affected node reduces the damage that you deal by 35%, I believe, until you find and eliminate the affected node. And so this is going to be a lot tougher than it looks. I'm going to skip that one. That's a sensor focus laser. Slasher. I'm not seeing... Nothing's really leaping out at me as something that I absolutely need to have. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing really anything... Nothing's really leaping out at me as something that I really want to... a mission I want to do, like, because there's a great reward. Normally, I would go for the Acid Splasher. It's a really decent weapon. But no, I'm not really focusing on corrosion damage or the like, at least not yet. Oh, a Crucible could be nice. It's a weapon that actually adds 20 max heat to the person who's wielding it, and we could benefit from that. It's a download data, though. We do have extra movement on everyone, so we should be able to reach it quickly. It also would give us another 83 matter. That's almost the most available here. What else do we have? An Acid Diffuser could be useful, getting a little bit of corrosion damage. It's a passive. Extra crit chance if a user has moves left. And it proves... This is also nice. Yeah, this is also nice. I like this. The filter module could be useful for Assault to have. Or Templar. And the Acid Diffuser is nice for just anybody. Let's do another Destroy the Maintenance Station then. Oh, the extra heat, Tim? Let's destroy the Maintenance Station. So we have 100 matter. Do I want to spend any of that? I'm looking at that lightweight propulsion, thinking that I would very much like to... If I keep this on Templar for the rest of the game, we could take minus 10 heat on him, and then he'd never have to worry about being overheated. Or, I'm sorry, only when he begins to be targeted by enemy heat weapons would he probably have to worry about being overheated. You know what? I'll do it. Let's take this. Okay, and let's go ahead and destroy the maintenance station. And nowhere near as easy this time. Okay. Alright, well, let's get started. So up here you go, Templar. It's always dangerous to rush right in on the enemy in a room if I don't have full vision on it. This feels like this might be the room that has the infected object in it, though. I'm going in. It's not. Okay. Okay, let's end our turn. Sorry, I was checking the laser rifle to see if it was whatever the weapon fires, it gains damage, or damages an enemy. And there is our target. Now, heavy spiders are going to be the bane of our existence as our suppressors because of prop damage, removing extra movement. Okay, good. I want to peek in that room to see what's waiting for us in there. Alright, here they... Oh, there's 5 enemies in this room. I'm worried about the heater. To start. The heaters, I suppose I should say. Let's move you here, Sentry. And you'll fire on it. And now it's almost destroyed immediately, which is very nice. Everything in here has got armor, with the exception of the Acrid. Can we... sneak into the room? Couldn't destroy it, though. I completely forgot to rearrange those weapons, but I used the right one in that instance, so that works for us. Alright, 2 enemies destroyed immediately. That's very nice. And they don't have a target to shoot at. I doubt we can kill 2 bulwarks in one go. That said, well, we kind of have to try. So let's fire the kinetic cannon first, because that puts armor breach on the target. First, if I move you here, and you fire your carabin, no more heat's generated, and that destroys that. You can actually reach the heater from here, Assault. Let's have you fire on it. And that means Templar... Oh, Templar has to run all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's running to get repaired. Well, we can't let that happen. Sentry. Yep, lower that thing's armor. Good. We crit with Templar. The Assault can spend a round not doing anything to lose some heat. Oh! 3 heavy spiders and 2 repairmen. We need to get up in that room now. I cannot stress enough how badly we need to get up here and destroy that repair station immediately now. Heavy spiders will just slow us down, and they do good damage. I think it's like 7 through 10? 6 through 8. And so those are going to be nasty. We destroy this, and then we destroy the fabricator. Or, if we can destroy the fabricator first, maybe we should do that. Because that at least will stop other reinforcements from coming in. So we'll do that, actually, if we can. Okay. That's it. All done with the objectives. Now we have just these units left. Without your extra movement, you've lost quite a bit of damage on your kinetic cannon sentry. You're also hurt. We need to destroy the repairman first, though. Fortunately, you just have to be overheated. I can't do much about that. Four enemies left. And 4 of us left. Unfortunately, one of us is badly overheated. We probably can't even fire with you, Sentry, or we're starting to risk losing you. I think we actually, if I can destroy a heavy spider, we do that. We can also destroy, so Burst can run down here and literally burst Repairman to death, so I don't have to worry about him. Okay, we have one, and I don't think we're going to lose anybody. We can now fire your weapon, Sentry. All right, well done. 2 normal missions completed right away. Alright, who's getting what? So we have a filter model for extra crit chance. Still not enough to take that extra movement, which is what I really want with you, Sentry. Alright, so... Well, 60 crit chance means Templar has a 100% chance to crit. So, we'll give him the filter module. At least, has a 100% chance to crit with his ray gun. So he'll always do 30 through 32 damage at this moment. Let's see. I think we'll give the extra crit with crit damage. I mean, it's nice with burst, because both shots get individually, I believe, affected for the Carabin. So let's give it to him. I don't quite know how the improved sensor works with a weapon that improves its damage. Let's give it a try and find out on Assault. And then we have an Acid Infuser. And I guess we'll give that to Assault as well at this moment. Okay. So, I see a better Crisis cooling over here. I might be interested in that. A better Crucible is over here. And noise filtering. We wouldn't really... Noise filtering doesn't really help us that much, so I'm not interested in this as a squad update. Oh, Acid Injectors actually would be very nice for a unit with a 100% chance to crit. No, but that's not us at the moment. Okay, so this is what I'll lock at the moment. I'll still keep our filter module around for 100% crit chance. And our Crisis Cooling will hold on to this at the moment. I really would like to increase sentries. Oh, you know what we could do? We could sell the scouting equipment to get me 120 matter, which is enough to grab this. I'm going to do that. Okay. So naturally, 3 of us have extra movement, and Templar's got lightweight propulsion. Now we just need some way to get our either max heat or get our heat dissipated somehow faster. Let's see if there's any way to do that with the rewards for the missions that are here. Enforcer's a weapon. No. 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 Sensor kit. No. 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 Okay, I'm not seeing anything here that really tickles my fancy. So, because I don't see anything that's really standing out, the next thing to possibly acquire are squad updates. Even though noise filtering, which is a reward here, it's not that useful, it still is a squad update, so that makes it tempting to go for it. Alternatively, we can mix it up a little bit. Instead of just destroying the maintenance station, we can destroy the fabricators. It'll give us 3 items, though the Morana is the only thing I'm interested in holding on to. I'll just sell these 2. It also gives us 86 matter, so it's not a bad choice. Let's do this one. We'll mix up the mission types that we're doing. Yeah, because this would also be just another destroy the maintenance station. We've done that twice now. So let's destroy some fabricators together. Right, and I don't think... Oh! Why don't I do this? While I'm here. And you know what? I'm not going to... We're going to give the acid cannon to Sentry. Sure you don't want the preloader, Tim? I don't have any real burst weapons. Only Burst has one. I mean, it would let this fire 4 times, which is amazing. And we could give him the acid infuser for 8 corrosion damage every other turn as well, but no. Well, maybe yes. Why don't we do this? We'll lock the preloader and the crisis cooling. No, we won't do that. Let's do this. All right. I think we're set. Let's go ahead and destroy some fabricators. And we don't know where they are to start, and it's a huge mission. I think there can be up to 3 of them. Oh, and there are 3 of them here. All right, let's see. And we see a heavy spider, so they're probably not in here. But if I get the opportunity to kill a heavy spider right now, we're gonna take it. Okay, and they're not in that room. We kind of need to keep all our team together. That said, I am going to peek burst into this room really quick. Holy crap, there's one right here. I can't destroy it this round, but we can fire on it. So we'll do so. And Sentry, you are in no danger of being reached this turn. So we can leave you here. We'll leave you here. Oh, one of those is a Victorian. We have an Acrid and 2 Bulwark spawners. Holy crap, you don't have a good range on that guy at all. Like, I had to really move you up all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I want to fire on one of them. We'll do it. Because that will let you move up and kill it. Okay, that's corrupted data. This is a Praetorian. I'm going to try to ignore the Praetorian, though. Like, we'll damage it with Templar, but otherwise I'm just going to try moving away from it. I can't... Well, we can reach the bulwark if I move, like, up here. Ooh, didn't kill it. I'm gonna move up and kill it. Well done, Assault. I'm gonna keep you down here, since I don't want you being double-tamed by the Acrid and the Praetorian. I have no healing on anyone or anything, so I need to be really careful where my people are moving at this moment. We have no armor on anyone either, so we're taking full damage from any hit that comes our way. This is quite different than what I'm used to. Alright, he's dead at the start of his turn. Yeah, we can use our movement to zip in and zip out of combat again, just as if we were... oh, what are they called? There's a Warhammer 40k faction of these, like, anime characters with, like, stealth suits and so on. I can't think of their name at the moment, but just like them, we're zipping in and zipping out, doing damage and getting out of there, not letting ourselves be targeted by anything. All right, mission objective completed. 2 enemies left. We could use the acid cannon here. But, well, no. We'll just kill it. We can use our armor-piercing, whatchamacallit, gun. Yeah, to get guarantee it dies. Alright, well done, team. Alright, everyone, and I think we stop here, since that's 3 missions completed. Let's take a look at our squad first and decide what we're doing with the equipment we just picked up, though. So, I think we will move the acid cannon here to attach the Morana. You know what? No. We'll leave you with the acid cannon. We'll give the Morana to burst. And we'll sell the Decomposer. So I'm selling the Decomposer because the Decomposer applies corrosion to the unit that uses it. And I don't think I have a way to really get rid of debuffs at the moment on anyone. And I don't think any of these people have a way to get rid of debuffs anyway through any of their upgrades. It doesn't look like they do, from what I'm seeing. Nope, they don't. Okay. So, I'm just going to sell this. We're never going to use it. The repair compound is nice, but I don't like the extra heat it's generating each turn at the end of each turn. We don't have a good way to get our heat down at the moment. Yeah, we don't have a good way of getting our heat down. So, I think we just sell this. We have enough. We can take an upgrade on Burst if I wanted to give him Breach on his weapon. Weapons, sorry. No, we'll hold on to that matter. And so we could build either the filter module or crisis cooling right now. I'm thinking we probably need crisis cooling built. We're desperate for more heat to drop off of us. You know what? But I'll make up my mind at the beginning of the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you then. Take care, everyone.